Alright guys, welcome back into another episode of the Interloper series in the Long Dark. So we are trying to get out of Pleasant Valley, and so we've made it as far from the farmstead to the small barn outside of the farmstead, and we got hit with a blizzard, so yeah, not ideal situations. We're probably going to try and keep pushing though. Honestly, I don't want to get trapped, so let's go ahead and jump out here and see how bad it is. Oh, full-blown blizzard, but we'll make the best of it. As usual, guys, I appreciate you tuning into the episode. Appreciate you all being here. If you're new to the channel and have not done so already, I would just invite you to go ahead and subscribe, and you can actually do it from this exact video. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see a small subscribe icon. Go ahead and give that guy a click, and you will be subscribed to the channel. So, this is obviously not what the doctor ordered. We're really hoping for this situation to not happen, so we're gonna just try and make the best of it though. Honestly, that's really all we can do. So
cold is making my head feel thick.
Hopefully it's not a all-dayer. Hopefully we get some kind of break in this eventually. Yeah, we barely got outside of the barn there before we got hit with the hypothermia risk. We are gonna obviously lose condition on this trip. That's just going to happen when you travel an interloper. You pretty much have to just accept that condition's going to drop.
Lay down for a bit.
So I'm just going to ignore the fact that we're at hypothermia risk right now, and then we'll try and get to a decent location. Of course I can't see anything. I was kind of hoping that we were on track, but it's not looking promising. There is a cave over here somewhere. We may end up just ducking into there if I lose my nerve, which I'm kind of starting to. So I would expect that we would be coming to the back wall here anytime if we're still on course, which of course is very possible that we're not. Oh gosh, we're so slow right now. Guys, if it sounds like I'm being quiet over here, I am. I'm like really super trying to focus on where we are, and I'm not exactly sure. This might have been a mistake, but we'll make the best of it. Fortunately, we're still in good condition, so we're not like at immediate risk of anything bad happening to us. Oh, yep, there's the usual I open my mouth and the Long Dark promptly reminds me that, like, I am not in control. But I generally think we're going the right direction. Normally, in a clear day, I just look over and see where the tower at Signal Hill was. And, of course, right now I can't do that. I can't see anything, so we're just kind of doing the best we can. But I will also say that we have come across none of the landmarks that I was looking for. So take that into consideration as well. Maybe I know where we're at. I'm having a decent feeling. Okay, nope, I was wrong. Where are we currently? And sometimes if there was just a basic map, that you don't. Obviously, you can get a map, but you have to map your locations. All right, it's a cave. Nope. Looked promising there for a second. We really don't have any wood on us either to start a fire if we need to. That's probably an oversight on my part. Oh gosh. We're probably like completely on the other side of the map. Oh no, this is the road, I believe, that we're crossing right now. So we're not too far off where I want to be. It's just like, where are we in terms of that road? That question, I have no idea what the answer is to it, so I'm just gonna keep pushing and hoping for the best. Honestly, it's about all I can do. I've come too far that I couldn't just turn around at this point, so we're pretty much
slowing me down.
tied to pushing forward. Yeah, not that bad, Mackenzie. We are getting wet though. That's kind of a bummer. Do not like getting wet. Okay, can't run anymore. Just gotten too tired for that. One thing's for sure, like, I should get like extra credit towards reducing my cabin fever it's for walking around in this. Like, this should count for double being outside. Yeah, if this storm could just go away, that would be great. Some mushrooms, but I'm not gonna. Ooh, okay, I know where we are. Perfect. Oh boy. All right. So good thing is that the cave to get, we like completely missed what I was aiming for, but I at least know where we are. I will go back for these mushrooms then. They might come in handy to kind of get warmed up here. And then we'll push down the hill, and down the hill should be the cave entrance to get through and out of here. So not the way I planned it, but we are at least somewhat on track here. We're not lost anymore. So we need to go down this hill. And then somewhere right across is going to be the entrance to the transition cave between Pleasant Valley and the ravine. And we may end up trying to sleep in the ravine for the night. I'm not sure yet. Just because of the cabin fever. Alright, so I think it might be up here. It's somewhere in front of us. Okay. I don't think this is it. I mean, this is the right direction, but I don't think this like is the specific spot I want to be. Okay, lost one ankle there. I think, yeah, we don't need to go up there. It's not necessary. This might be it right here, this little shelf. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we made it, guys. We risked it all, and I don't know. I guess this is a win. I'm really discouraged about the cabin fever situation. I would have liked for that to have been in a better spot before we got out of here. Oh no, what is this? Oh, it just looks weird right now. Yeah, the entrance to this cave just looked really weird with the blizzard, so. We're gonna have to burn the lantern to get through here. I'd really prefer to not have to do that, but we don't have much of an option. I mean, I could always do something crazy like turn the brightness up on my end, but you guys would probably not be able to see much of anything either way, so. Probably gonna need to repair some clothing in short order. But we made it. And my plan was honestly to kind of get to Signal Hill and then, you know, judge things from there before we moved on to this point. And we kind of just had to skip that whole section because of the blizzard. We missed Signal Hill completely. It sounded like the storm ended, but I think this is what happened last time. Is I think we're just like deep enough in the cave that we can't hear it. Yeah, because now I hear it again. And I'm gonna grab the coal, of course. Be nice if I could kill this lantern for a little while. Be nice if we weren't so heavy right now. I don't know. We may leave some stuff behind. Maybe at the dam. So slow.
Damn, that smarts.
Yes, our clothing took a pretty decent hit there. Cabin fever's at 95. See, that's frustrating to me. Because I spent a whole night outdoors. And then most of the next morning as well. And it really didn't impact it at all. Unless it's gonna like go down here. It's just like being super slow or something, I don't know. I don't know for sure. This is not the right direction, I don't think. Or is it? Maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
That's true, our ankle is banged up.
I don't feel so good.
We'll deal with all that once we get towards the exit of the cave. We'll stop and kind of do some first aid and stuff. There's another piece of coal. Keep complaining about being too heavy, and then I'm still picking up coal. Ooh, there's 2 pieces there. But the coal's worth it. Okay, there's the exit, so let's kill this. And work our way over. I might do another quick inventory check once we get up here to see if there's anything else we could possibly leave behind. Just so we're not so slow. I guess really if I bandaged my ankles. Is it just the one ankle or both? Just one. Do I not have any bandages? I don't. I need to make some. Alright, let's get to the exit here and then we'll do all that fun stuff.
I don't feel so good.
I'll get over it. Yeah, it took a huge chunk out of our condition, obviously. Walking through that blizzard, but it's to be expected. Alright, so I'm gonna put this down. We may end up sleeping here for a little bit. We may not. I don't know. Problem is the cabin fever is going to take away our ability to do that really quickly. I needed to make bandages. Let's do that. Oops. Come on. Okay. Let's make 4. Cabin fever. Great. Just what I wanted to see right now, guys. Just what I wanted to see. Okay. So it's not going to let us use this anymore. So let's bandage our ankle. And what can I leave behind? How am I so stinking heavy? Man, I may leave like a half gallon or something. Doesn't leave us with a ton, but I guess we may have to make some along the way. That gets us down a bit. What else can we leave? There's just not a ton that I'm willing to part with, guys. I'm just going back here. I think I'm gonna try and pick up some of these sticks and stuff that are in here, so we've got some wood. And then best I can tell, like the next best thing for us to do is going to be to like try and shack up outside and ravine in that cave for, you know, the night. Yeah, it's getting to be pretty late, so we really don't have much of another option. We have to sleep outdoors, so I need to gather all of the wood I possibly can here. And then we'll probably still have to get some while we're outside. And then we'll get this party started. I'm still, what did I do wrong, guys, with cabin fever? You know, I spent that whole night outdoors. I figured that that would take a pretty good bite out of that, if not completely eliminate it. And it almost seems like it made the whole situation worse, so I don't really know what to say about that. Not finding any more sticks, and that was only 6 sticks, which is not nearly enough to do much of anything. Isn't there a piece of fur in here? We may go ahead and just sacrifice the hit on our hatchet and chop up the piece of fur. Is this it? Maybe there's not. I was thinking there was a fir branch in here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Necessary, I feel like. Okay. So, we come out of this cave.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Gosh, I know. You're just so miserable. I'm just trying to think like where we are at once we come out of here. We have a little bit of walk to get to the cave that I'm talking about, I think, so we'll need to kind of keep eyes on that too. But let's just push forward. It sounds like the blizzards may be done. Okay, the blizzard is definitely not gone. So we'll just kind of do our best here to figure out where we're at. Tons of sticks right here. Picking up as much of these as I can. And we can't run. But we are going the right way. It's gonna be a rough one, guys. This cabin fever thing has really cramped the style.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
This is not ravine. I keep calling this ravine. Does this region have a name? Am I? Oh, is it Winding River? Ravine or Winding River? I'm not sure. I think it's Winding River. I could look, but obviously I don't want to stop moving. This was not a smooth travel for sure. Blizzard rolled in on us just about as soon as we really kind of got out the door on this one, unfortunately. But I mean, we should make it to that cave fine. We should be able to warm up in there fine. Picking up some sticks. Shouldn't be doing that because it's just making me heavier. But I'm pretty confident we're gonna make it where we're trying to be. Famous last words, I know. What a miserable walk this has been. I'm super bitter about cabin fever right now. Just like, why, like, you know, what could I have done differently? I spent a ton of time those few days indoors. I knew I was doing that, but then I always had that plan to spend that night outdoors, and it's just like, I feel like had I just waited longer and actually got cabin fever, then we would be completely fine right now. Like, I would have slept that night outside, eliminated cabin fever, and we would have been fine. And it's just like, I almost got punished. I feel like I'm getting punished for having, you know, proactively, like, tried to stop cabin fever. Like, it would have been better, I feel like, to just take it and then deal with it, rather than wait till the last minute almost and then try and reverse it. I don't know. It's just kind of where my head's at right now. Our pain is healed, but it's really not meaning much for us right now. It's so slow. Here though, it's right up here on the right, I believe. Oh boy. So it is like how I thought, or how I wanted this trip to happen, and then like this is at the complete opposite side. What I wanted. I wanted a nice, smooth, sunny day. Sure, it was gonna be cold, but we would be able to manage it just fine. And then this happened. Plus the cabin fever. Oh no, don't do that. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Mackenzie? Are you mental? There's a birch tree here. Will I get lucky? Will it be a piece of birch bark somewhere over here? It's not looking good. Alright, I know I keep talking about needing to lose weight, but I'm not going to turn down the firewood. There's another piece up there, a couple pieces, but let's just go. Let's get in this cave. See what we can get done for a fire. What a trip, guys. Miserable. It is about bedtime now, so that worked out. Gosh, I can't see the floor at all or anything like that. Alright, let's get a fire down. Get our bedroll here. I didn't need to do that. I don't know why I did, but felt like I should for some reason. Okay. Still going out there, and this has been a nightmare of a blizzard. Alright, so let's throw that down. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the striker because I don't have a torch. Let's light up a stick. Is it like an 85% start chance? Yep, 85%. Guys, if I seem like I'm irritated or I have a bad attitude right now, it's because I do. This trip was meant to be a lot easier than this. We've effectively lost all of the condition we recovered in those last few days at Pleasant Valley. We are kind of back down in the dumps. I mean, we'll get some of it back tonight, but compared to where we were, it's like we still made a huge sacrifice. Alright, let's throw one piece of coal in there. Get this fire pumping. What else we got going on? Yeah, just the cabin fever risk. So, man, how long is this gonna burn? I could add the other piece of coal. Is there any wood in here first? Let's check that. Sometimes, you know, there's wood. Probably not. I probably would have burned it already coming through here. Yeah, there's none. I could probably search this. Yep. Okay. So, man, let's just go ahead and eat and go to bed. That's really all I can figure on what we're able to do. Alright, let's knock out for the night. Alright, well guys, we are also at time for an episode here, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle for the last, I don't know, 25-30 minutes. And hopefully the next one will go a little smoother. We'll roll out of here and then probably push, you know, through the dam and try and get over into Broken Railroad in the next episode. So yeah, I appreciate you all tuning in as usual. If you haven't subscribed, just I would strongly invite you to go ahead and do that. As always, go ahead and, you know, like and provide any comments you want to on the video. I do try to respond to all of those. So yeah, outside of all that good stuff, I will catch you guys in the next one.